What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hard. Today I have two NBA player props I like for tonight's NBA Western Conference Game 2 between the Lakers and the Nuggets. So it should be another great game. Can't wait to watch. Got two NBA player props I like for tonight. Going to be breaking them down, going over why I like them, all the good stuff in this video. Coming off another 2-0 sweep, so we're 4-0 to start the conference playoffs, the conference finals. So great streak there. Let's continue it tonight. Hit that like button. Check out my other videos out before this, and let's get into this breakdown. But before I get into the first pick for today, just going to go over the two picks from yesterday YouTube video. We went with the over Bam points, and we went with the over Robert Williams more than 14.5 points and rebounds. Bam finished with 20 points, and then Robert Williams finished with, I think, 21 points and rebounds. So easy cash free day there. I think Robert Williams hit in the second quarter, and then Bam hit that in the middle of the third quarter. So sweat free 2-0 start, or 2-0, another 2-0 back to back 2-0 sweeps there. 4-0 start for the conference finals. So looking to continue that into today. My first pick for today is going to be deciding between Jokic over rebounds and turnovers. They're both, according to the board, really solid, as you can see. I think I'm going to lean slightly towards the turnovers over 3.5. If you're a chart bro, you can look. He's hit it the past 4 out of 5. The reason why I like this is, one, the Lakers are a very solid defensive team. So we know Anthony Davis can get some steals, some blocks, turn over Jokic. I expect them to throw more double teams at him, so obviously more passing, maybe he throws out of bounds, stuff like that. But as we can see, according to the board, over 3.5 is getting about a 53.5% chance probability of hitting. And we're getting some pretty solid odds. You can see the juice is heavy on the over at DraftKings minus 130. Caesars and BetMGM are both at minus 135. So you can see it's pretty much the second best odds based bet we're getting. Obviously, the rebounds, we're getting minus 135 at DK, minus 138, but then it drops down to minus 123 and minus 130 BetMGM. So I think is slightly stronger, but obviously rebounds are probably easier for Jokic to get. So that's why I'm going back and forth between these two props. But I think I'm going to stick with the over turnovers, just because Jokic, if you guys don't know, is the number one player in the league when it comes to touches per game. In the playoffs so far, he's averaged 112 touches per game. And obviously that leads to turnovers, because if you have the ball in your hands every possession, especially when you're going against the number one defensive team in the playoffs, the Lakers, it's going to lead to turnovers. He will play close to 40 minutes in a close game, and he got five turnovers that first game there. Obviously, two in the last game versus Phoenix, but then 4, 6, 6. So Jokic is turnover prone. I mean, when you have the ball in your hands that many times per game, obviously it's going to lead to some turnovers. So I guess I like taking the over there. I'd say play light with these picks for today, just because I don't trust the spread. I don't trust the fact that LeBron and the Lakers were able to keep it close enough to make it a game, because it was looking like it's going to be a huge blowout there. It was like a 50-point game all the way into the third quarter when the Lakers brought it back. But the Nuggets are 8-0 at home. I think 8-0 or 9-0 at home. So it's hard to trust the Lakers keeping it close today, especially with the altitude. It's a 5.5 point spread, 226.5 game total. So we'll have to wait and see. But if LeBron or AD, if one of them's off, you're really going to need all the other guys to step up. Otherwise, I'm not sure how they're going to keep it close. But yeah, this is going to be the first pick for today. The second pick for today, I think we're going to go back to the well here with Anthony Davis over points. I was debating between that and the under for LeBron 41.5 PRA. But I think I will stick with Anthony Davis over 24.5 points, run it back with him. He was great for us in that first game there. Not really sure why his points prop was so low. I think it was 23.5, or maybe it was even 22.5 for that first game there. Obviously, he went off, got 40. As you can see right now, according to the board, 55.1% chance of him hitting the over there of 24.5. We're getting very solid odds. Minus 140 over there at DraftKings, so I wouldn't be surprised if this does get bumped at some point to 25. Caesars minus 133, BetMGM minus 120. So we can see the juices on the over there. We pull up Anthony Davis. He had a solid first half. I think he had like 15 points. Obviously, he went off there in that third quarter and fourth quarter. Played 42 minutes. So if it's a close game, he should see about 40 minutes, maybe even closer to 42, like he did last game. Shot it very well, 14 to 23. He can get to the free throw line. Made every one of his free throw attempts, 11 of 11. And we know offensively they're going to need him. So I don't know if we can continue to expect LeBron to kind of keep up his offensive prowess. Same thing with Austin Reeves. So they're going to have to heavily rely on Anthony Davis. They let him play straight up. They didn't double team him on at all. They let Jokic just play him straight up. So I do like Anthony Davis to be aggressive. I think he knows he needs to be aggressive. He can't have one of those letdown games where he goes out there. I mean, they won this game, but 9 shots, 17 points. I know everyone else was stepping up, but you can't have that against the Nuggets here. When he went off for right here, 30, 23, and 5, the next game, 11, 7, and 4, they got destroyed. It's just like, you can't have that, Anthony Davis. I think he knows that, realizes it. I think he'll come out, be super aggressive here. The minutes are there. The shot attempts should be there. He's going to get fouled. So I like the over there for Anthony Davis, 24.5 points. If you're taking that, you could also take one where Aaron Gordon over 3 fouls. I think that's a decent one. Let me pull them up real fast here. He was stayed out of it last game, but then usually he's kind of averaging about 3 fouls per game on the season. So I'm not saying throw that in there, but that's when you can look to, especially if you think Anthony Davis is going to score a lot. It's going to be fouls from a bunch of different guys. But yeah, I like the over Jokic turnovers. I like the over Anthony Davis, 24.5 points. As I said, I don't feel great about these, kind of like last night. I'm going to bet very light on these just because it does feel a little funky going to turnovers, and I don't know. I feel like this game might blow out. So those are my hesitations. For that reason, I'm going to be playing light. I'd suggest you guys to do the same. Don't force anything, especially when this late in the season. So yeah, those are 2 picks. If you guys like the picks, hit the like button. Let me know in the comments what you guys are going with for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.